When considering your favorite genre, or movie, or video game, oftentimes I'm sure you associate a specific sound with it. Cyberpunk calls forth a variety of opinions on the sound department. For myself, this is what feels like home. So let's talk about why I've been waiting so long to hear the more ambient side of Cyberpunk 2077 and what it could do for the game. Thanks for coming to my Tomato Talk. My main experience in Cyberpunk video games has always been Deus Ex, and the studios have always done a phenomenal job of selecting composers. Not only does every situation feel different in its own right, but also similar in a fashion that reminds you what you're playing. I'm sure many of you could name the game this is from, right? Or how about a sound like this? Reminders of Tamriel? Part of good sound is delivering the player into the universe that they are seeing or imagining without the need to tell them what it is. Deus Ex has always done this phenomenally, and to me has always nailed the ultimate feeling of the cyberpunk dystopia. Dark, calm, often foreboding, but also taunting us with the hesitant realization of more creeping just below the surface. The music gives a palpable sense of the atmosphere in the game, and despite my love for the adrenaline-packed synth-heavy bangers, the grimy trap-heavy hip-hop, and the hardcore punk side of Cyberpunk, there's always been one sound that draws me back into the truest sense of what I feel the genre wants me to feel. The amount of time and effort CD Projekt Red has put into making sure the sound of this game always reflects the atmosphere and conflict can't be understated though. This atmospheric sound that I love isn't always appropriate, and the team has put together at least 150 pieces of custom music to go along with every occurrence you encounter in the game. From the grungy synthwave, to the punk rock, to, well, even synth rap. Every fan of each of these genres will find the tunes in this game that touch on that atmosphere that they love, and I'm incredibly happy to see that. This is because there are different segments of music in this game. There is the soundtrack. Real, tangible music pieces made by artists to play in the world on radio stations, TV shows, and in concert. And then there's the score. The music that we as players hear which adds to the situation and atmosphere we find ourselves in. This calls for a vast collection of vibes and types of music to solve every need. It's an important distinction to understand, and while there will be some crossover, I think many people may prefer one or the other based on the type of music they associate with the game and the genre. I, personally, will probably gravitate more towards the score of the game. Much like the Deus Ex games that led to my love for the sounds of Cyberpunk, the 2077 soundtrack looks ready to take hundreds of hours of my listening time as well. Ever since that first trailer released 7+ years ago, I've waited to see what ambient atmospheric sound CDPR would include with their game. Last week, after introducing us to just about every other musical genre in the game over the years, they finally gave us 2 examples: Core and Corposeduction. And I'm very excited to see what else there is when the full game releases next month. If you'd like to try the game out for yourself when it comes out, I'll be streaming the game for 24 hours full of side quests only on the week of release, and giving access to the game as well over on Twitch. So make sure to hop over there if you're looking to win, and join my Discord community with other Cyberpunk and sci-fi gamers to talk about the game leading up to and after release. Thanks for checking this video out, and I'll catch you guys next time.